sanitize the jar. I take it that far, 'cause I love thee. But what about humanity, a calamity on hand, and we can't even stand on the land hand in hand, 'cause that way we'd all die. Oh, here am I in the eye of the storm, the eye of the What if the tundra melts? It's not really what if, it is happening, and then we're gone. So why not sing a song about everything wrong, then go out and plant some seeds? That's what we need, worship of the ground. So let's hear a sound for the seeds. Give me reprieve as I grieve. In the eye of the storm, the eye of the storm, the eye of the storm. The earth is worn down, I am a forlorn clown, cleaning up the city. Isn't it pretty? All the passerbys. All right, so that was my first song. This next song, it's weird not having applause. I just have to say that. I mean, maybe you are giving me applause right now, but I can't hear you and I don't see you, and none of your droplets are intermingling with my droplets, and we're all very safe, but it's different, and so thank you for your patience as I learn how to connect to my audience virtually. So this next song, for those of you who are new to me and what I do, I'm a community gardens organizer in my neighborhood, and I also have worked as an after-school teacher in local elementary schools, and now I actually work at a preschool. I'm unemployed though currently because of you know why. So, but this song I was working with first and second graders when I wrote this song for the community garden that I helped to organize here where I live. And I taught it to a group of girls, first and second graders. There was like 7 of them, depending on the day, you know, and some kindergartners would join in, but mostly it was first and second graders. And they made up a dance. They learned the whole song. They made up a dance. And I'll never forget, one of the girls would go like this for the line that's when the squirrel goes out on the high wire searching for its next tea. British terminology for a meal. Anyway, so this is just called the garden song. Okay, here we go. Out back behind the dumpsters, we grew our Happy Earth Day. I entitled this performance In the Eye of the Storm, but also known as Earth Day show, because on Earth Day last week I had a lot of experiences. One was really awesome, and it was literally going out and planting seeds in the community garden, and another was watching Planet of the Humans, which is a new movie that just came out by Michael Moore, and if you haven't seen it, you should definitely see it. And it just got me to thinking, and like the pandemic obviously has gotten many of us thinking about growing our own food and becoming self-sufficient. And like it's not a fantasy. Like what's a fantasy is continuing to fuel the fossil fuels industry, machine, prison, industrial complex, USA, whatever, this like huge overarching global economic, capitalistic structure. That's fantasy. Real life is being able to breathe the air and drink the water and get along with your neighbors, at least have good conflict resolution skills employed in your neighborhood, and growing food together. That's what we need. So anyway, happy Earth Day. Every day is Earth Day. And now I'm gonna play a song that I never played out before I was blacklisted. I never would play this song out because it wasn't, well, the name of the song is Trans with a capital T. And I'm really actually very proud of this song because I wrote it in 2013 or 2014, I can't remember, but right around the same time that Sheila Jeffrey's book was coming out, Gender Hurts, and it was like my brain just distilling it down into what it is, and then now I've just been watching it play out, so anyway, I'm very happy to share this song with you. Trans is a liberal construct invented by white straight men that shuts down our discussions of their violent power, and then they win. Violent power begins with man over woman, and then it all spins off from there into this postmodern racist sexist nightmare. What would be the opposite if trans was real? Only those seduced by power expect the whole world to be a personal deal. Who will make it their standard, only personal worth, their proof to be the center of everything. While the earth chokes and dies of their spoof. Their spoof. The joke's on you, there are better things to do. And in the meantime, we are igniting. Yes, in the meantime, we are uniting. The distance between us feels greater than the sum of the parts. My heart is beating while the ozone is depleting its way too hard to be hopeful for the future, for humanity. My greatest hope is that me and my friends go out I played that song out in Madison from my living room. Cool. Now I'm going to do when I wrote this, actually, I wrote this song because I was going to interview Sheila Jeffries on WORT, the community radio station in Madison. And I actually asked Allie B if she had a song or if she would write a song for the occasion. And she was like, no, she couldn't, And so I was like, but there needs to be a song. And so I wrote it for that occasion because there was like a 6-month lead up to me interviewing her on the community radio station. It's a long story, but anyway, so this song was born out of that. And then we decided to use it for WLRN theme music. So please enjoy Gender Hurts, aka also known as Michigan. Gender hurts, it's harmful to girls. Gender hurts, it's painful for the women of the world. The tyranny of male rule is worse than absurd. Gender hurts, it's harmful. So don't come knocking on my front door, saying I'm your oppressor and you are poor. No, don't come claiming she is your own, 'cause women exist separate from you. Leave us alone. Gender hurts, it's harmful to girls. Gender hurts, it's painful for the women of the world. The tyranny of male rule is worse than absurd. Gender hurts, it's harmful. And how will we find our way out of this? What is the antidote for the patriarchal kiss? How will we find what needs to be shown? And then after that, where is home? Tell me, where is my home? 'Cause gender hurts, it's harmful to girls. Gender hurts, it's painful for the women of the world. The tyranny of male rule is worse than absurd. Gender hurts, it's harmful. And I know you don't really care about me. You are the master and it hurts you when I'm free. So now with your skirt and your lipstick, and now that your skirt and your lipstick is shown, there's nowhere to hide, and I am going home to Michigan. Going home to Michigan. Now that your skirt and your lipstick's exposed, there's nowhere to go, or there's nowhere to hide, and I'm going home. So, live performance, gotta love it, gotta love it. Now, if we were in a crowded bar with my band playing, and that had happened, none of you would have even known that I had made a mistake. But anyhow, let's go on. Oh gosh, my next song. I'm gonna just check the comments and see how many people are watching and stuff. And, aw, nice, thank you. Hi, Okay, well, I feel safe with this audience. And, you know, of course, if you don't want to hear this, then don't be here. You know what I mean? It's pretty much as simple as that. Like, but this song, after seeing Planet of the Humans, I wanted to play this song for you tonight because this is the Earth Day set. And in that movie, they talked about the terminology of getting beyond fossil fuels with, you know, green energy and so who's getting beyond fossil fuels? The fossil fuels corporations, of course, you know, who are in bed with the green energy corporations. I mean, they're all together. It's like we just can't live with so much energy anymore. We just can't do it. So, but anyhow, there's rage. There's, I guess, outrage and rage and grief around killing the planet. And it's not violent to express that rage. And so this is a song, and these are lyrics, and it's poetry, and I'm not organizing a movement to... anyway, it's just interesting like how this song actually got censored before any of my gender critical songs were censored. So, and if you have children and they're watching right now, you might want to, you know, talk to them about this afterwards or just not have them watch it. But anyway, it's called the BP song. Here we go. And I wrote it right after that horrendous spill in 2010 or 11, around there. All right, here we go. British Petroleum, British Petroleum. Do you remember that little ad, Beyond Petroleum? It said beyond, beyond. Now look what's happened. The earth is an open wound, and there is no ocean beyond. Actually gained a listener with that song. Thank you, welcome, whoever you are, I don't know, but thank you. This is exciting to be able to play a live show and to be able to play all the forbidden songs, you know, is just amazing. It's really liberating. So thank you so much for being here. And this next one I wrote a really long time ago. I used to ride my bike all over the country as like a vagabond musician, traveling gypsy musician, and activist. And so right before I took off on my bike, which was September 11th of 2003, headed south like the birds migrate south, and we camped along the way. It's just, but anyway, I wrote this song before we left because the oil wars were really apparent in 2002, 2003, after 9/11, and I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something about it, and I didn't know what, but I wrote this song.
Wish I'd listened closer to the waters running clear, but no, I drove my car straight into the sea, and now there's not much time left.
You know, oh my gosh, I forgot it. I forgot the song. Now there's not much time left, not for you, not for me. You know, peace is more. Oh no, it's planes flying overhead. Thought I was dreaming, but no, it was real. Burning up the skies while I just lie there in bed. And now there's not much time left. Gotta take a stand instead. You know, peace is more than the absence of war. As co-creators, we're so much more. Just running off a cliff, launching lifeboat madness on a collective sinking ship. The sea keeps getting closer, yeah, our poor die on the deck. And now there's not much time left, but there's enough time yet to be more. We are more. We are more. We are more. The opposable thumb. You know, I understand how environmentalism and love for the earth can maybe lead one to a hatred for humanity, but call it rose-colored glasses, but I guess I really believe in trying, you know, intentionally choosing to see the good and the beauty in our form. Not the good and the beauty in what mankind, let's just be honest, with women's complicity, obviously, but what has happened in terms of raping the earth, obviously, is disgusting and horrible. But novels, dance, music, I don't know. I don't believe in human supremacy for sure. Like, I think we're probably, I mean, at this point we're not. It's such a bad situation. But anyway, at that song was me making the choice to remember that we're more than this bad situation, and that we have the potential within us to make a positive impact on the world and not a negative one. So, moving right along, Warrior's Lullaby. I wrote this shortly after being blacklisted in Madison as a musician I lost my band. Actually, at the point of writing this song, I was still able to get a few shows, even though I had lost my show at a major music venue. But I think I had enough following and enough of a good reputation that they didn't fully cut me out. So I got to play this song actually at a coffee shop with other Madison musicians that were being featured in a Songwriters in the Round. But it's about just being an outspoken feminist and the backlash that one can experience, that many women are experiencing, and that those of us who are experiencing it the worst then get held up as, an example of what's going to happen to you if you start speaking out. And so it's this whole silencing mechanism. And anyway, I wrote this song to soothe myself because I had lost so much,
What was I thinking when I spoke the truth? In a world swimming in lies, did I think a boat would come to carry me through? Or a bird would take me a flight? The sun above sucks the waters dry, only salt remains of tears. And though it hurts to put my face up to the sky, I sing a warrior's lullaby. Sleep, sleep, sleep through the night. Steer your ship across the skies. Stars and moon are your peaceful cocoon, cradling you through the dark night. Where would I be without friends like you? The ones who dare to hear my cry. And how could it be that we'd come to know the green world through a warrior's lullaby? The earth and sky speak to me of rain that washes us all away. Last night I had a vision that sustains my warrior's lullaby. Sleep, sleep, sleep through the night. Steer your ship across the skies. Stars and moon are your peaceful cocoon, cradling you through the dark night. However many fish you find in the sea, nothing will stop the power of light. Rays of gold beam down upon the earth, leaving our floors cracked and dry. Going home, we are each on our own, traveling across the starry skies. To the bone, may my words help us to roam, weaving a warrior's lullaby.
take a short break and check what time it is, and